First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Minnesota Vikings. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. The return man, Wilson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cook on first down, but it won't net him much, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, it's Cook again. Powerful running. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. Second in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards, and that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Kaepernick going to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. Letting one go deep for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Into return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Take over first down 10. Their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On first down, Tannehill. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Play action, it's Tannehill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they could win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 30.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now this defense for the Lions, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On second and inches, Tannehill. Ebron with it over the middle. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Now it's Tannehill. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. DJ Moore. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Tucker McCann now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
10 yards on the play. That's good for a Lions.
On first down, Kaepernick. He'll drop this one off to Swift. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. He lets it fly for Lockett. And it's knocked away and incomplete. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 26. They run it with Carson down to the 25. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Khalif Raymond, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off play action, Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He's going to look deep for more. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They snap it to Tannehill. That's to his running back, complete. And some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And the defense bit hard there. They were thinking run all the way, play fake, working to perfection on 4th down.
And it was able to work because of the down and distance situation. 4th and short, you've got to respect the run. You show a little play action. Oftentimes you find people open for what you need, and that's exactly what they got done there.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Tannehill. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Tannehill. Again, he finds Moore. Not much there, only a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Tannehill now to throw. On the move to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And the Lions will take over here at their own 12-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw, Kaepernick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. final shot before half for Kaepernick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Kaepernick.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll make it 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick.
Throw caught by Raymond.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Kaepernick to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing now is Kaepernick.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Tannehill on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the 17, Tannehill. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Lions 14. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. Here's Raymond bringing it out.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Watch the screen. Pass. Mike 27. Mike 27.
Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
22 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Watch 88. Watch 88. You gonna see me? You gonna see me? You're not man. Hey, number 28. Mike.
To throw, Kaepernick. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 26.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions first down.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Kaepernick. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Kaepernick now on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the interception, here's Tannehill. He's going to look deep for more, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Now Tannehill. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Kaepernick. He's got it. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now Kaepernick, gotta have this one. And it's gonna be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because...
And now off to the races down the right side. 30, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And I think this is what the early proponents of the forward pass were thinking about. Get it to a receiver and have him do some work afterwards in order to create the big play we just saw there.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Vikings 28, Lions 14. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Three down. Like 22, he's coming. Easy. Mark 22. Come on. Like 22, he's coming. 22.
Kaepernick now to throw. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Max 22, Max 22. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. I got him. Max 22, Max 22.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they start at their own 24-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Flush to his right. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. 20. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Julian Okwara just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Tannehill now to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Tannehill. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 2, and a short return to the 6-yard line. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
That was pretty light on his feet, spinning forward and picking up 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Tannehill going to throw it. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Tannehill's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down. A gain of 11 on this play. First down, Vikings. Play action action. It's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. DJ Moore with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Throwing now, Tannehill. He's going to look deep for more. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, G. Get off the field. Watch out, watch out. Hey!
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And complete, right side to Cook. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.